Hi, it's Lenneke from Lenscrafty Live, and this is my entry for Jennifer from A Trace of Sparkle. She has a summer challenge giveaway, and it's actually her first challenge giveaway, and she has beautiful prizes. Now it runs till the 31st of August, and what she would like you to make for her is 3 items that she can put in journals. Now I'll pop a link below this video to her challenge video, so you can just see what items you can make. She gives a lot of hints and tips and colors, and so and the prices are beautiful, as I said, so do join in if you want to win. But what I made for her is, first of all, this envelope. And again, because it has to go into a journal, that's what she would like you to keep in mind, is that it won't be too thick. So I hope, oh, this is a little bit thick, but I hope it won't be too thick. But anyway, I had this coffee dyed paper, so all the really dark stains, it's just copier paper, so it's quite thin paper, but I actually love it. It looks so grungy and so vintagey, and I stamped all over it with this gorgeous stamp that I have. It's a Stamperia stamp with these butterflies on it. You can see here one, and there is another butterfly on it as well. So absolutely love that. And I use the aged mahogany color, so it's a bit of a reddish but very vintagey kind of red. Now with that aged mahogany, I went all the way around the edges as well, and I popped on some lace here just to strengthen the little flap, because again it's quite thin paper. And I did the same on the inside to strengthen this. I put here like this beautiful little trim, of which I thought the colors went really well with this. It's kind of like a how do you call it, a nude color. And because the paper was so thin, I did in the end decide to strengthen at least this base. So I popped in some extra card, which doesn't look too pretty, but at least you can't see it like this. But otherwise I'm afraid it will tear. I probably should have used some thicker paper, but I already had this paper. I'd done this a while back, and I just love the coloring on this one. And then here in the corner I put on a little doily that I cut out of a little doily tablecloth. I put on this material, again it's kind of like the nude color, and a little black feather just to give it a bit of, how do you say, bit of oomph. Then this butterfly that I actually got a few weeks ago in the UK when I visited a friend there, and I put on a little bit of bling, and I went around this again with the aged mahogany, which was already the color basically of the butterfly itself. This stamping that you see on there, that was already on the butterfly. So that's my number one. Then I got this tiny little, it's a file folder. I got it and as a happy mail from Loes O. She's another Dutch lady, and I distressed it. She had distressed it already a bit, but I distressed it further, and again I stamped on it with this gorgeous stamp. You can see it even more clear here of Stamperia. I just love that. And this is kind of like the second, third, fourth generation stamping with the same stamp, and I did it on purpose so light so that you can still write over it here. So that's kind of like the second thing I made. And then I had this die cut. It's a Big's die cut to make this little envelope or pocket. So it can be like a floating pocket, and I have this lovely, it's almost like a botanical paper. Again, I use the aged mahogany to go all the way around it. You can see it quite clearly here. And then I had printed out these tiny images, again with just the aged mahogany. And I went around the same butterfly again. I thought I'd keep a kind of a theme going. I put some kind of raggedy material below it but trying to keep it very flat. I didn't want to put the same bling on it as here because this is quite substantial. This is kind of like a ribbon going, like a silver going through another kind of ribbon, so decided to put that on. Gives a bit of bling, but again it's quite flat. And then I actually, this die just arrived in the mail today. Again, it's a big die that I got secondhand from somebody, but it makes this little pocket, which is perfect, I think, for tags and to put in journals. So this is the first ever time I've used this die. And I'm pretty pleased how it turned out. So use the same ink on this one and another little picture on there. Quite a vintage picture of that lady. Again, the raggedy material and the butterfly and the bling ribbon. So this is actually 4 pieces, but one of them, like this one, is quite small, and I had already made these 3 before. This one came in the mail, the die, so of course I had to try it out straight away, and I thought, well, I may as well add that as an extra item to send off to Jennifer. So Jennifer, I hope you like this, and I'll pop it in the mail to you tomorrow, so it should be getting to you hopefully soon. So thanks everybody for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Oh, and by the way, if you're interested, I do have a challenge going on of myself. It's a surprise challenge to make a card for my almost 18-year-old daughter Lauren. So I'll pop a link to that challenge below this video as well. I'd love it if you could join in, and she would too. It's a surprise for her, but she would too. Thank you. Bye bye.